The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.
When we talk about attraction, Karina, I believe one of the first thing that cross our mind is the physical attraction, right?
Yes, it's true.
Is a physical attraction. And as people usually say, the beauty is in the eyes of the one who see. We had here a couple, Pastor David Unzuruba and Matilda. Matilda said here clearly that she was not attracted to Pastor David at first, but even she point out something I will not say again, because if you watch it, you watch it. If you missed, you missed.
And then you go
Actually,
there,
I believe it's there in the Instagram.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you want to know what she said about it, go on the Instagram and watch again.
Yeah, because we can see in the beginning there is no attraction physical.
In her case, she was not physically attracted at first. Of course, it came up for later, but what triggered the attraction was not the physical one. We have a report that is very specific about physical attraction.
What makes a person look more attractive than others? According to science, one of the leading aspects used to measure conventional attractiveness is facial symmetry. Back in ancient Greece, they came up with something known as the golden ratio of beauty phi, which they claimed is the mathematical symmetry algorithm which scores the potentially perfect or most attractive face. Basically, if your face managed to possess a specific set of ratios of distance and size between your eyes, forehead, nose, lips, etc., then it could be mathematically proven that you had a perfect face. This was also the same equation that Leonardo da Vinci reportedly used when creating the Mona Lisa, and that artist guy seemed to know what he was on about. Using the golden ratio, Dr. Julian De Silva, a cosmetic surgeon in London, discovered the most aesthetically pleasing celebrity face and revealed his findings to Vogue. According to this ancient Grecian formula, Amber Heard has the most beautifully symmetrical face. Another study, as conducted in the UK by world-renowned expert in facial mapping technology, Chris Solomon, elevated the beautiful face experiment to another level. In his study, Solomon commissioned volunteers to create what they would consider the perfect face using computer programming. The study came up with a composite male and female face, which were compared to celebrity ones. The best female match was found to be Natalie Portman. In the study, Solomon used a ratio measuring system in which 1 unit equals the width of the face at the height of the eyes. Accordingly, the mouth is 0.81 units wide, and overall, the face is 1.44 units long, and the chin is 0.21 units in length. These measurements indicated that the most ideal and attractive female face is heart-shaped. The heart-shaped face is categorized by high cheekbones, width at the top of the face, and a narrow chin. It also has shaped and arched eyebrows. As for the most common eye color, brown also happens to be the winning eye color in the ideal female face. The composite female face features dark almond-shaped eyes that are 0.23 units wide and 0.48 units apart from the centers of the pupils. When it comes to the nose, the preferred was slim and small, but this did not apply to the lips. The female composite had full lips. With Natalie Portman in first place, other celebrities who tick these boxes are Emma Stone, Nicole Kidman, Scarlett Johansson, and Emilia Clarke. The Solomon study discovered that British model David Gandy is as close as one man gets to having the perfect face. The ideal male's facial measurements revealed that he has an oval-shaped face as well as a squared jaw. The ideal eyebrows here also differ from the female ones. The male composite face in Solomon's study features medium-thick eyebrows that are straight and curved downwards at the ends, not shaped or arched. The male composite face also illustrates that we find both oval-shaped and blue eyes to be the most attractive on men. Celebrity examples of these preferred features include former football star David Beckham, David Gandy, and actor Bradley Cooper. The nose should not be too small, as mid-length and straight were the defining factors. Finally, average lips, described as neither full nor thin, completed the perfect male face. On the other hand, another study has suggested that beauty may really be in the eye of the beholder. Part of this study showed that when it came to rating people as attractive or not, even identical twins who grew up together disagreed. In fact, genetics turned out to explain only a fifth of the variation in people's tastes, meaning very little was inherited. The greatest influence on people's preferences was their own life experiences. A few factors could include the friends they make, the odd chance encounter, and even the face of their first love. According to Laura Germain, a psychologist who co-led the study at the Massachusetts General Hospital in Boston, USA, if you think about your first romantic relationship, that person's face, or someone who looks like them, might be attractive to you for years to come. So, symmetrical faces or average ones? Are the secrets of attraction really based on mathematical calculations, or is there much more to be considered?
People think, that physical attraction is everything. And that's why people, they invest so much, in plastic surgery, Botox and treatments. I'm not saying that you should not, look after your appearance, but with a certain balance. Physical attraction, is this important? Yes, of course. It's important for you to be, physically attractive, because, it's someone that you'll be seeing that person every single day. And, for example, after marriage, you will see, your wife, your husband from a different way. Because, for example, if you see us here, with the hair, the makeup and everything, but we see the reality, every morning. So when you get married, you see these things. And imagine if your attraction relies only, in that physical, in that appearance.
Yeah.
So you have a problem. Let's go for the streets now and see what people in here, our neighbors, what they think about physical attraction.
What are the physical attributes that you find attractive in the opposite sex?
Right, I like clear eyes, okay, and I usually don't like guys with long hair, if that helps, and a nice smile. And for instance, I don't like them very hairy, if possible.
I think the eyes are very important and tell you a lot about the person.
Smile and hair. No facial, just the basic hair, like brown hair, like nice long hair.
People who are themselves, people who don't plaster too much, make themselves look any different from what they are, you know what I mean? Too much makeup or anything like that. I like people that have a kind of natural look.
Probably initially hair, hairstyle, teeth, eyes, fashion sense.
I was going to say fashion sense, yeah.
If they're well dressed, that's top marks.
According to a recent study, men with oval-shaped faces and blue eyes are the most attractive. Do you agree?
Oval-shaped face? I've never actually thought about the shape of the face before. But yeah, makes sense. Yeah, if it's symmetrical, the face.
It could be. I really, to me, to be honest with you, it's not a big deal, the shape of the face. But the clear eyes I like, yeah.
I don't really mind. I haven't ever thought about it that much.
That probably is the general consensus, blue eyes, round face, but yeah.
Recent research shows that female brunettes are the most attractive. Do you agree?
I wouldn't agree in principle there. I mean, it really depends. I wouldn't put it on one attribute, to be honest. It really depends. I wouldn't say that I have a type, for instance, such as color of hair or something.
I think it's bad to make generalizations about the color of people's hair. I think brunette people can be attractive. I think blonde people can be attractive. Beauty's not just skin deep.
I'm pretty sure you want to. Let me talk to them here, Shad. I'm pretty sure that you want to hear about the secret of attraction. Let me tell you. Pay attention, please. Stop what you're doing, and let me speak about the secret of attraction. Look, this last Thursday, we are talking about the fragrance of Christ. The fragrance of Christ. When you use a good perfume, you don't need to announce about your new perfume. You don't need to go and ask your friends, "Oh, have you noticed my perfume? Have you noticed my new perfume?" Because if you are using a good perfume, a good one, you can be sure that from far, people, they will able to notice the fragrance of your perfume, right? Can you imagine now the fragrance of Jesus' perfume? Can you imagine? But every perfume has an essence. And what is the essence of the perfume of Jesus? Because when you're talking about Jesus, we're not talking about a religion. We're not talking about Jesus. We are talking about love, because He is love, right? He is love. So when you have the perfume, when you have the perfume of love in you, and by the way, I'm not talking about that perfume from Cacharel, Amor Amor. Not this one. I'm talking about the true one, the true love, the one that nobody can produce. There is no mixtures here, of herbs and essence and nothing that will be able to reproduce, not even to get close of the fragrance of the good aroma of Christ. And when you have this good aroma exuding in you, you can be sure that you'll be able to attract, the right person. And the right person can be your husband, your wife, because perhaps you are already in a marriage, or might be someone that you don't know yet.
The Love Talk Show on Liberty Radio.